Let's take a look at Bismack Biyombo. He is from the Congo. He is a defensive shot blocker, so we'll look at his offensive game. There's not much to him. The only tape I have is the Nike Hoop Summit, and really, that's this year when he came on as an incredible shot blocker and wowed people. Here he is working his offensive game. Pretty quick move, but he's very quick, very agile, and you'll see that. That, by the way, is Anthony Davis, who will be maybe the #1 pick next year. He's working in the post here. And you look, Davis, how young he looks. Here he travels, not a lot of moves. But this is a grown man. I mean, that's going to be a huge question is how old is he really playing against these young kids? If in fact he's 23, 24, it might take away a little bit of what he did. Goes up, gets fouled. Here he's working the post again and just overpowering Davis, who's a nice player, but he's 17, 18 years old. This time Davis uses his quickness, gets around the post on him. So there's not much of an offensive game. Flying to the rack. But that's all it is. We'll look at his free throws for you because that's the only shooting I have. And this is not good. So he comes into this Nike Hoop Summit. No one's quite sure his age. If, in fact, he's 18, 19, he's very mature. He's bigger, stronger than all these kids. I find it very hard as you watch. You're going to watch 6 free throws here to look at him and evaluate how he's going to parlay into the NBA. He's great athleticism, nice bounce. You'll see unbelievable shot blocking. Doesn't have any offensive game. He's not 7 feet or anything. He's 6'9". So it's difficult for me to parlay this, and I'd have a hard time if I was a team pulling the trigger. And I think he'll slip on draft day unless someone really has a vision of how he's going to come together, because right now he is pretty raw. Again, the only video we have is from this one game on the Nike Hoop Summit. He gets 10 rebounds in this game. I'm going to show you a few. But here, he just pushes Davis out of the way, follows with a vicious dunk. Again, very quick leaper. I mean, the athletic skills to be able to have an impact in the NBA are certainly there. I have no idea if the game's there. That's just a regular, everyday rebound. But he's so much bigger. Now, the question is, does he have hands? Here he drops one. This next one I'm not sure is really on him, but he doesn't move into an area to get open, or the pass comes away he didn't expect, one or the other. Now, this is where he really can jump, and he comes off 1 foot, he comes off 2 feet. This is where the Derek Williams 2-foot stuff comes into play. He is quick, he gets up, he hustles. Here you see him getting back and blocking a shot. And this is going to be rejection city, one after the other. He's on the left wing this time. They lob down low. He comes from behind. Get out of here. This time he was up high in the pick and roll. Now comes down the middle of the lane. Blocks that one. Really gets up left-handed on that one. Now, none of these guys, as he blocks another one, coming from a great effort. Huge motor. The scouts love that as well. This time he overplays it and gives up a dunk. But the thing is also he's going up against guys that aren't refined. They don't have floaters. They don't have moves. He stuffs this guy right in his chest. I think that's Gilchrist. So again, I find this hard because most NBA guys are going to use a little bit of difference. But that block right there was just filthy. And there are a few of them. He is so quick up. Another one. He had 10 or 11 in this game. He's down low. Here comes the guy. And the height on that is what is impressive. We'll look at that one again. It was pretty well telegraphed where he's coming from, so he reads it correctly. But that is getting up. I mean, that is getting up. But if he has no offensive game, how do you put him on the floor? What do you do with him? Again, this is all about raw skills. Misreads that badly, gives up the slam dunk. And then finally, I just thought, his effort is really pretty terrific. So here he's trying to get a rebound. Doesn't get it, and he runs. And he always runs. All right, that's Bismack Biyombo. You decide for yourself.